Welcome to Wicked Tarantulas. We are going to catch this girl and we are going to clean this disgusting exhibit. Has a foul odor from it. I just purchased her today. This is my second curly haired tarantula and I'm not really sure what I want to call this one. I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe, like Larry or Mo. Just because I have curly, so Three Stooges. Just got to get a third one so I can have all three of them. I did already take these out of her exhibit. This was the hide that they gave her. It's pretty cool. And then this little piece of ivory. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm going to take all these stickers off, clean the glass. I'm going to take the peat moss out, and I'm going to re-add that. I'm going to add new substrate. Her exhibit actually has like a weird smell to it, so I'm going to take care of that and take care of her. She is in premolt, so I'm going to be extremely gentle with her. I don't want to scare her, don't want to panic her. She did have 4 crickets in here when I purchased her, so I got most of the decor out, and then I cleaned all the decor and I got the crickets out. So I just got to get her out and get this cleaned up, because we don't want her to live in a condition like this. It's not fair. So we're going to take care of this girl. So let's see if we can get this on video. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the peat moss. When I took her decorations off, she was actually really calm, which is a really good thing. But I'm just be as gentle as I can be. That way, and she don't hurt herself. You can see the black on her butt, which means the other exoskeleton is underneath, starting to become visible. When my other curly hair tarantula molted curls, I have a video of that. She started molting at 12:25 p.m. and she finally turned back over on her feet at 5:40 p.m. So it's a pretty good long molt process. So all I'm doing is trying to get this stuff out, because this stuff was recently added not too long ago, but it's the dirt itself. I picked a lot of dead carcasses out that were rotted, not from her eating them. So let me rephrase myself. They weren't carcasses. They were just dead crickets. Yes, I do stick my hands in here. Yes, I know that is kind of risky for some people, but these are very docile tarantulas. Although I've never actually handled any of mine, but I can get right next to them. I can touch them. So, I don't know. I've never been bitten. Not looking forward to be bitten. But usually when tarantulas bite humans, especially beginner tarantulas, they do a dry bite. They don't like using the venom on humans because they have to actually squeeze it out. So what I'm going to attempt to do, I got my makeup brush. She looks so little, but when she was walking around, she's actually a pretty nice size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to back her in the cup. Come on, girl. Come on, honey. Come on. It's on your time, baby. Come on, baby. Back up. Come on, girl. These tarantulas do have urticating hairs. They're little barbed hairs on their butt that you cannot see. And as you can see, she's actually extremely calm. I like that. So I'm going to put a lid on there. Alright, so she's out. I do have holes in this catch bowl. There's a little old damage on the bottom of the bowl. It's not on the inside. I would never put my teeth inside something disgusting, nasty, and destroyed, because that's just not me, and I do value animals, whether it be insects, snakes, lizards, cats, dogs. I'm an animal lover of all sorts. I'm not a picky person. It's not that if I don't like it, I won't touch it, but I'm not going to sit there and be mean to an animal, because animals don't do nothing wrong to us. People are just cruel and unusual. She's so pretty. So now I'm going to get all this out, and I'm going to get it cleaned up for this girl. Be right back. Exhibit's coming along quite well. Look, you can see through the glass. Wow, this is a clean exhibit. Now to add everything else, we're going to have to put the bedding in. We're going to put a mixed bedding in. We're going to put some stuff that's actually made for them. Tarantulas. And plus, I like I said, I do research to make sure that I'm providing with the proper bedding. And I'm going to add some dirt to it as well for her. So I'll show you my progress. Be right back. Okay, so since this is a borrowing species, you're supposed to give them double the leg span in their bedding, or you're supposed to, you know, give them a hide in that. But with this species, because I already have one, even when I put a hide in here, she still dug and still made channels or tunnels, whatever you want to call them, and she still rearranged her exhibit. So I'm giving her enough substrate for her to dig and do as she chooses and please. And I'm gonna compress it down so that way when she digs, it'll be a little more solid. And all she's got to do is web it into place. Also, these are not a boreal species, but they do climb. They are very clumsy climbers. My other one, I put a lot of substrate in it to protect her from falling. This is my new tea. This is going to be, I think I'm going to go with Mo. We're going to call this one Mo, and then I'll eventually have to get a Larry. So I have Larry, Mo, and Curly. Over 3 stooges. We could find him maybe a third curly hair tarantula. I have 3 metallic pink toes, so let's keep an odd number going. Alright, let's get this exhibit finished. Alright, so I got the exhibit for the most part, put back together. What I did is, instead of setting this completely straight like it was, and I was kind of tapping off the glass, I gave it, you know, put it on its side so that way I can check on her and see her, see what she's doing. I kind of started to do like a pre-dig for her, because that's what I did for my last one, and she continued to dig. I'm going to have to get a little cap yet again and put it in this one as well, like I did for my last video for the rose hair tarantula, because the bowls that I have are too big, and they're actually the smallest ones you can get. So now for the fun part, getting this girl, big old things, big things, into her new home. Let's hope it was easy to get her in as it was to get her out as it was to get her in. I am so tongue-tied today, just like every day. So I think I'm just going to pop the lid off, lay it down, and I'm going to coast her out or allow her to come out like I did with the other one. Let's get to it. Okay, so I don't think this is going to be extremely hard because, like I said, she was very easy to get in, and you've seen for your own 2 eyes. So I think what I'm going to do is just take the lid off, and I'm going to coast her out. And it's kind of odd because my cat's like right here. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Please don't kick any hairs. She got her little feet sticking. Come on, honey. And then she is in. She is in. Look at that beauty. Look at that bald rump. Home sweet home, huh, honey? You're back inside of your little skeleton house. She is not going to eat, and I know she's not going to eat because there were 4 crickets in here when I purchased her today. And I don't even understand why there were that many crickets in there, considering it's not safe, and she is in premolt. So that was actually pretty dangerous. If she would have molted and I didn't get her when I did, chances of her survival would have been slim to none, more or less like none, because of the way this hide was set up. The crickets were actually in this skeleton with her. This is pretty cool. I do like this a lot. So now that she's rehoused into the same exhibit that she was purchased in, because right now I'm going to leave her in this because she's comfortable, After she molts, I'll give it some time. I'll let her roam around in here. And then I'll get her a tank that's more suitable for her, because tarantula like this, they need a tank that's more of width than it is height. And not only that, I added a lot of substrate so she can burrow, and if she does decide to climb, if she does fall like my other one did, because it's very clumsy, it is not a far fall, because when I purchased my other one, it was in the same exact terrarium, and when she fell, my heart dropped and I became panicked. So I immediately, the next day or two, I went and purchased another exhibit. Actually, it was a used exhibit, and then I had another exhibit, so that way she was in our proper home. So we're gonna leave this little girl be. You see where she likes to hide? Straight in the back. So after she molts, maybe we can catch her molting, and maybe we can get a feeding video, because obviously she is not going to feed right now. So, alright, Mo. Still being indecisive. Mo or Larry? You tell me. Should this one be Mo or Larry? Or come up with some other creative name and let me know what you think it should be. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of all my teas now. So this would be either Larry or Mo, not sure yet. And this exhibit is my juvenile striped knee tarantula. You cannot see her, but where that hole is straight back in the middle of the camera, that's where she burrowed at. We provided her with multiple hiding spots. They were hidden, but she likes to take everything off. Then we have our scorpion. This is our juvenile. Have yet not seen a molt, but he is starting to lose his shine. He's getting dull, which means they're getting close. And then in this one is my fully matured scorpion in the back underneath the plants. And then this is my first curly hair tarantula. This is one I call Curls. I just fed all of my arachnids yesterday, except for the two I just purchased today, which the two that was purchased today was my Mother's Day gift. Yeah, go figure. I didn't want flowers. I wanted tarantulas. Then up here in this little hole that you cannot see, I have a baby sling. And that sling is a metallic pink toe tarantula, unsexed. Then I have my beauty. This is Goliath. This is my Costa Rican striped knee tarantula. As you see, her rump is balding. So she's getting pretty close to molting. I'm watching her abdomen to see if I can see the other exoskeleton underneath starting to turn colors. She is an amazing eater. You have to watch the other videos on her. Then in this exhibit is my juvenile male metallic pink toe tarantula. He's got some weird webbing going on. He doesn't web like my other one does, but at least he's webbing. I think he's getting ready for premolt, because it's the only time he webs like that. And then he typically doesn't web. And that is my fully matured female metallic pink toe tarantula. Look at her webbing. Now she webs. She did that within 2 days. She did a really good job. We never see her. It was our first tea. We never handled or interacted with her like that. So, very rarely do we see her. But you can see her in other videos when she's walking the glass. And then this is another one that I purchased today as well. This is my rose hair tarantula. I'm going to call her Rosie. I just set this exhibit up for her. She's liking it a lot already. I don't know if we'll be able to see through any of this. Probably not. Nope. No go. But yeah, she seems a lot more content than what she was this morning. I already got some water spots I need to take care of. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching the Wicked Tarantulas cleaning cages because they were unsuitable for its needs. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.